Okay, so, sorry, my nose is just so itchy right now for some reason. So this is going to be part 3 to my labor and delivery video. She came back in the room, I was already 10 centimeters dilated, like, instantly. We were doing a few practice pushes, and, baby was ready to come out. She called the midwives, and they put the oxygen back on me, for the baby, and, they got the mirror so I could see when I was pushing and, like, to see her come out. And that was just absolutely amazing. Like, even while I was doing the practice pushes, she was like, "Do you want to feel the baby's head?" Because I guess it was, like, right there, so I could feel it. So me and my husband both, reached in and kind of felt in her head. It was crazy. The midwife came in. Like I said, they got the mirror, and I was able to push, like, within 15 minutes of pushing, she came out. But I was able to see with every push how far her head was coming down and see the work that I was doing. It was like the coolest thing ever. I remember I did not want to videotape my labor. I was like, why would I ever want to watch my labor? Like, why would that be something that I would ever want to watch, like, ever again, like, after this? But now I really, really wish I would have videotaped it, because it was a completely different experience than what I was expecting. I remember her head crowning, and then, like, I don't even remember her head coming out or her shoulders coming out or pushing her shoulders out. I just remember, pushing, getting to the point of crowning, and then maybe I closed my eyes or something and I wasn't watching the mirror anymore when I was pushing the last time. But, like, I remember seeing her head crowning, and they were like, "Okay, time to push again." I pushed, and I just remember them being like, "Okay, pull your baby up to you." I remember looking down, and, like, her head was out and her shoulders were out, and they were like, half of her body was still in me, and I remember trying to grab her, but she was so slippery, and, like, her shoulders and her hands were, like, still in me, so I couldn't, like, get underneath her armpit to, like, pull her out. So the nurse helped me, like, pull her the rest of the way out, and I lifted her onto my body. And it was insane. Like, it was the craziest moment ever, just to, like, well, first of all, to, like, watch her come out, and then, like, to pull her up onto my body. It was amazing. And she was totally fine. She was breathing right away. She was excellent. What was I going to say? I didn't need an episiotomy or anything like that. I did not want an episiotomy. I wanted to tear if I needed to tear. And I only had very small tears on the inside, nothing on the outside. I was completely fine. There's something else that I wanted to mention that I'm forgetting, I feel like. I don't know, I can't remember. But, yep, I pulled her onto my chest and dried her off, and was able to start breastfeeding right away after the placenta came out. And yeah, that was that. They left her to breastfeed with me for like 45 minutes. They kind of forgot about me, I think, because the one really nice nurse had left and gone to help another woman give birth to her baby. And so some other nurse came in and just kind of, like, slapped her on my breast and was like, "Okay, switch your sides, and, when the clock is at this point." But we lost track of time, and it was like 45 minutes, and she was still sucking, so I wasn't gonna, like, rip her off my breast and, like, switch sides. And nobody, like, she never came back to help me latch her on the other side, so I was just like, okay, whatever. So I kind of got her on the other side, but she only stayed on there for about, like, 10 minutes before the nurses came in and were like, "Okay, we're gonna get you cleaned up and wheel you up to your room," which was totally fine. I was totally fine with going to another room. So I got cleaned off, and they took me up to my room, and I was able to hold baby in the wheelchair while they wheeled me up, and my husband got all of our stuff together, and that was it. It was crazy. It was so amazing. I really, 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 really look forward. I do look forward to being pregnant again. I miss it now that I'm not pregnant. It was something that I never ever thought I was gonna miss. But I really, really, really look forward to giving birth again. Like, I can't wait to try again. I really would like to try for all natural labor again. Without taking the castor oil this time, to see if, you know, maybe that was just my labor, or maybe it was a bad reaction to the castor oil. And I didn't even know you could have a bad reaction to castor oil. I was just thought, like, you know, maybe you'll puke or whatever, like, or you have diarrhea or whatever. But I was puking uncontrollably. My water broke actually while I was puking. I forgot to mention that. Nothing they did could help me until I got the epidural. I was totally fine after that, but like, I really would like to try that again, and I really, really look forward to giving birth again and going through labor and having the baby. Like, I just cannot wait, and I really would like to videotape it this time. Like, I'm so excited to have our next baby because I really want to do it all again. It was so fun, or it was such a great experience. Even though it didn't go as planned, it was still, like, amazing. So, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, please leave them down below. If you guys want, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is, I think it's Alexis Marcus, but I'm not sure. I will leave it down below. I post a lot of pictures on Instagram all the time. I have a Twitter, but I don't really use it very much. So, if you guys want, you can go follow my Instagram. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to respond and talk with you guys. So thanks for watching. Bye, guys.